On behalf of Understand, we'd like to wish all the mothers, friends, everything. Once you were female and you been beneficial to someone's life, I want to tell you Happy Mother's Day. That's real.
Yes.
All this come from one of y'all, and we appreciate everything you all do. Hence us dressing up and being extra. I kind of fruity in my words. That's why we little sexy today. But welcome to another episode of Understand. I am one of the hosts, the franchisee boy. Okay.
I gotta say the smooth transfer. And this your boy LT.
It's Matrix, you see, baby.
I try to say that like Jatonde, man, but I come out right.
Hold on now. you go a little broader. That's your idol. I see what's going on, yeah.
But be back. How was everybody? How was y'all Mother's Day, man?
The TikTok up? Well, my Mother's Day was chill. My mom and the Lutra, so I spent it resting.
That's good.
I went to church with my mom.
Yeah, I mean the week before I spent some time with my mom, so it's pretty cool.
She know how to get me to church, Mother's Day and Christmas and birthday. Yeah, she get me.
She could bust her head.
Yeah,
That need to be more often.
Mother's Day, Christmas need to be every other weekend.
Every year, once a year.
I'm telling you,
that's good enough. I think that's good enough.
Yeah, I mean, teach his own, But happy Mother's Day again to everyone out there. Special episode.
Boys, your boys. Before you start, your boys really look clean. You really look good.
I'll take a drink to that.
Like the rest of y'all.
You really look clean.
Y'all when y'all big championship ring, I ain't got none of them. I couldn't afford them.
I know, bro.
What did Twin Powers active? Former beaten Eddie. Former champion.
That's what he says.
So,
that's crazy, though.
Shout out to Abaco. They always send these stats and stuff and they essays. So let's start off for them, man.
Yeah.
The FFL Week 6 recap. They played on Friday, so they still have respect for the mothers. The Bombers make it 3 straight with clinical win over the Falcons with a score of 34-19. Naggio got the nod on the center this week and led the Bombers to the 3rd consecutive victory, throwing for 3 touchdowns on a tidy 13-for-21 passing. Caleb Aubrey also continued to shine in his hybrid role, going 7-for-11 with 2 passing scores, while also adding 2 receptions and a pair of picks on defense. It was Carson Roberts who stole the show, however, racking up 8 receptions, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions, including a pick 6. That boy was on one, eh? Mm. So then he also had a sack, 5 flag pulls on defense, in a game-wrecking effort. Kaija Adderley chipped him with 5 catches, 2 scores, and the Bombers continued to look like legitimate contenders heading into the home stretch. Other notable: Ernest Clark, 2 flag pulls, including 1 reception. Falcons quarterback Stags Cooper had an up-and-down outing, finishing 11-for-21 with 3 touchdowns and also 4 interceptions. Ivan remained a bright spot with 8 receptions, 2 scores, and 4 flag pulls. And our boy Jigger, he snatched a touchdown and recorded 2 sacks. So that was the first game.
That's your boy.
Juicy, man. Juicy.
Switch your name from Juicy to
Juicy Jigger. I much different.
But the second game, you had the Bees. The Bees sting the Wolves. Wow, I see the play on words.
Yeah.
Again, stay in the hunt with a 32-20 win. Desperate for momentum, the Bees got a much-needed win against the still-winless Wolves. Wow, they're red, are they? Dwayne started at quarterback and went 13-for-22 with 2 touchdowns and a pick, while Lorenz Carter had a vintage MVP performance, completing a TD pass on his lone attempt and catching 5 passes for 3 scores. Risen made plays all over the field, scoring on a rush and a pick 6 while tallying 8 flag pulls. Reggie caught a touchdown, and the Bees look poised and push for the 3rd seed. If their core can stay hot, they can make a good push. So also other notables for this particular game, you had Sauve with 6 flag pulls, Sean with 3 receptions, Shad 1 flag pull. The Wolves got a gutsy effort from quarterback Darren, who threw 45 passes. Golly!
Shit!
45 passes? Boy.
Damn. That's why he threw so much. Yeah. He's playing from behind. They're playing that Dak Prescott.
Facts.
Sorry,
Completed
producer.
26 of them for 2 touchdowns. Junior finished with 13 catches, and they called him all day. Wow. 1 receiving touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. The defensive flag pull. Mark added 4 receptions and a TD, but it wasn't quite enough as the Wolves fell 0-6. Definitely red dot.
Tear that.
Notable notables. Javon had 7 receptions. Marcus had 2 sacks.
Who, Davis? He playing over there since he suspended it.
Wow. Ronell had 1 reception. Carlos had 1 flag pull in the third game. The Outlaws edged the Sharks in an instant classic, 39-37. Look at a good game. It says, forget game of the week. This was game of the year. A heavyweight bout between the top 2 squads lived up to the hype. And the Outlaws got a revenge from week 1 thriller, squeaking past the Sharks to stay alive in the race for first round bye. Yosh, a.k.a. Big Slime, delivered his sharpest performance of the season, clinically going 22 for 30 with 6 touchdowns and no interceptions. Johnny caught 3 of those 7 grabs and had 2 flag pulls on defense, while our boy, Juicy, made his usual splash with 6 catches, 2 touchdowns,
Usual splash.
and 4 defensive flag pulls. Basil also added 3 receptions and a TD grab, and the defense did just enough to preserve the win in the shootout.
That whoever's right, they need to start their own newspaper company over there, bro.
Other notable, Meaty, 1 interception, 1 flag pull.
Bro, Big Slime, Meaty, Juicy, Jigger.
Big Slime, I
This
thought.
one in Florida.
What is that?
Kyle
Only
Reyes,
Big
match
Red
5
missing.
with fire. Red, he over there, real, okay.
Yeah.
Kyle Reyes match 5 at fire, tossing 6 touchdowns of own with 18-30 passing, throwing 2 interceptions that proved costly. Reagan Roberts continues all-star campaign with 1 for 2 passing, tossing 1 interception, 11 catches and 3 receiving touchdowns, and 1 flag pull, while Noah added 5 grabs. Other notables, TJ had 1 reception for a touchdown, and Eli had 1 reception. So, that was eventful.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that they got to still play, because I think they were behind a week. So,
quick question. You're more familiar than me. They play on Fridays only now?
I am not sure. I know they normally do. I think they do both.
Okay.
So I maybe because Sunday was Mother's Day, they decided to only do Friday. So that's what I'm assuming. So I mean, I would hope that's what it is. I was trying to tell BYFFL we could do the same thing. You know what I mean? You're done doing Friday night lights. You could have just do that, just so you could have an extra week. But
Or play one team at least, dark falling on
I mean,
Sundays and stuff.
that's what your likes by the thing for, by the field. But I mean, at the end of the day,
prefer catching the day. Me
Nah.
personally, I prefer catching
that ain't
the
work.
day.
That ain't gonna work on a Friday. That ain't gonna work on a Friday.
Working and they got
Yeah.
to take care of the kids, do what they got to do.
That's true.
Yeah, so that ain't working.
Yeah, that gonna be rough. Yeah.
You know, them people, them kids who be playing in the park, they ain't be leaving a feeling time. So,
That too, yeah, because they leave out there like 6:30. But I don't even know if they be there on a Friday though. I would assume they won't.
Okay.
The start of the weekend, so I'm assuming it's Monday through Thursday. But yeah, oh, let's move on, man. Let's move on.
So now is the
Shout out to
time
Abaco.
for the rumor mill. Like everybody know, on the center got airs on the ground. And our
Yeah.
YouTube page, the comment section, the PM section, Instagram, DM, all of them is working. And people just be telling us all the stories.
Yeah, well, we had to fire the LT, the one who's giving LT all that for us.
You're fired.
And we're talking about fired. We heard Phil Monroe got fired from the Aces, the head coach.
Oh wow!
And he's being replaced with what's the guy's name? Oh man, Kennedy, whatever.
Kennedy.
Yes.
But didn't Phil bring Yellow and him? They fire Yellow, do they?
No. They fired Phil and kept his staff.
So what? Kennedy now is head coach
Yes.
and Yellow defense and assistant.
Yeah, he's still dealing with defense. So I know. I wonder what's going on. Phil, you need to say something, man. Defend yourself, because I mean, he was fired. I don't know.
I didn't fire, man. I think Phil stepped down.
But boy, I know one thing. If you fire me from a coaching job, I can't make staff with me, or they should be going with me.
If they loyal.
Well,
But the team come first, though.
Team come first.
That's what they saying.
No, man, don't work like that. No, sir. You know, the coach, the head coach hires his assistants, right? And there's a reason why he hired them.
Phil shouldn't have tell y'all. He didn't tell me what he told me. I'd have look out for him and say he quit.
Well,
No,
I mean,
he got fired.
again, rumor's a rumor. That's all I could say. So I mean,
y'all inside man has give you all everything. For
I
real.
tell you that's why we trying to get you straight now. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, I need a new one.
But we heard you have some news, but you hiding now. So we waiting tell your CI.
They ain't gonna reveal themselves, but we can see how it things look on Sunday. Then we can know if they really legit.
Once they legit, then we can start revealing stuff. Yeah. I agree with that. But Phil, at least Phil can now focus on trying to win a game for Red Dot. So I mean, hey, he ain't got to worry about
last game, didn't Phil get injured or something?
Yeah, I think it's knee. I don't know. I mean, I know that night I saw him, everyone still can go out, adrenaline. But I haven't heard from him since. I was trying to see if I could reach out to him to, I wanted to see how he's doing. Not only how he's doing, but I wanted to hear if it's any truth to him being fired. So but that didn't happen. But I guess we reach out to him. Yeah.
Like I said, back when I was younger, my mom said the truth was in me.
You still on that?
The truth ain't in Philly. The truth ain't in my boy.
Oh man, but some good news. That was on yesterday. Sorry, I saw CJ from the Predators. He's in good spirits. He was out by the practice field with the Predators, but obviously, he's done for the season. He said that's it. That's
good.
I gave him some words of encouragement. And he's in high spirits. He's laughing and talking and stuff like that. So he's pretty good. It's good to hear that. So good to see that also because hearing it is different from seeing it. And like I say, all of us play this sport. So at the end of the day, when one hurt, all hurt.
Yeah, one more rumor in reference to that. They can't catch a break because Charles Big Bill, he was in an accident also. I don't think it's too bad, but he was in a car accident too.
Wow.
So,
that's the accident with happened in Freeport? The police?
This one happened in Andres.
Oh.
So let's definitely keep him in our prayers.
Like prayers up, bro.
Nothing but speedy recovery, man, because when the Lions run this team in the championship, man, I want them to say, our running back wasn't there.
Well, the good part about it is since Matrix went down, since I got injured, the Lions didn't lose a game. So
the first one.
Yeah, Bill.
Well, also breaking.
No, we didn't. We didn't lose any.
You sure?
From I got injured, we didn't lose any. He came back in the Avengers game, down 7. Yes, I got injured in the Avengers game. He came back on the game-winning drive, won that. God damn it, I talking.
Trying to clarify it.
But I'm trying to tell you.
He's trying to tell us now.
When I got injured in the Avengers game. Then the following week we played Renegades. He won that. Then the following week I think we played Hornets. No, Red Dot. And we won that. Then we played Hornets and we won that. He won all. The one that he lost was the one when I was away. That was the Friday night game. Okay. I was away, but I'm talking about from injury standpoint. Yeah. At least he had time to prepare because he knew.
Some more breaking news. Marcus is now the starting quarterback moving forward.
Yes.
QB1. No, they ain't cut me now. I tell you one thing. Yes. If I can't be the quarterback, I can try out for somebody else's position. Someone else got to get bummed out.
Somebody else got to feel it.
I agree. Someone else get bummed out. Yeah. Cool. I can play something else.
They did say he was a good receiver.
Yeah.
They did say that. So,
and they say 88 season done.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Shout out to 88 season. He's back home in the booth.
I mean, he was so injured he couldn't even come and
press record.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
So speedy recovery to that guy. Also, this the hot one. We got this from last week. We was waiting. Rumors is that Butler almost got benched.
Oh yeah.
And they was ready to bench him and cut him.
Boy, Butler.
Since Easy was not there.
Butler, yeah. See, I don't know. He need Easy to come back to stand up for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, boy, they was getting ready to bench him. I don't.
So, me being on the sideline.
I would like that game to go on just a little longer to see if they would have benched him. To see what would have been the problem. I think we'd have been talking about someone else get fired.
So you don't think Butler saved them?
Huh?
You don't think Butler saved them?
In
that
which
game
way?
Against the Lions?
In which way?
A touchdown and Butler pull up the most flags. No, Didi did.
21-0.
Butler was second.
21-0.
But if Butler did not get that interception at the 6-yard line, that would have been another touchdown. It would have been 28-0.
That's not guaranteed.
What's not guaranteed? A
And
touchdown?
that wasn't guaranteed.
That's how it looked to me on Sunday.
How much time people go inside the red zone and
That's
start?
how it looked to me. One thing I know for sure this year is guaranteed: a kick from weapon.
Facts.
I agree, but you say a touchdown, dying touchdown.
But that would have been 3 points.
That would have been the score.
That would have been 3
But
points.
you could say that. So okay, cool. He saved 3 points.
Yeah.
And how much he give up?
I know how much he give up. How much did he
His
give up?
defense gave it 21.
His defense.
Yes.
Not him.
Well, since you want to put it like that,
But he did show up.
remember when the score was 7-0, and then Ryan caught the slant and took it to the house. You know who got stiff arm and missed the flag?
Ooh, Butler?
Oh, there you go.
I don't think Butler looked bad in that last game. That Predators game, he did look horrible.
Yeah, PJ had him for chalk.
Yeah, he did look bad in that Predators game.
I never said he looked bad,
So I don't think he's
So
going to get fired.
Lions wasn't going to bench him.
Who's getting bench Butler, man?
Man, shoot.
I don't believe that.
I tell you.
But Baum and Aaron will win. Aaron ain't got a talent he one side.
Butler's the sauce, though.
You really think Bam would have bench Dinger?
Yeah, boy.
I don't think you
Huh?
can bench Butler.
Yeah.
No, boy.
I don't think so.
No, boy. I don't think so.
Butler's the sauce.
Bob would win, bro. If Butler doing
Bam them.
tell Bob that.
No, but Bam won't drink.
That's my thing.
Bam won't drink.
That's my boy.
Wow. You think Bam won't? What? After the game, him Easy and Butler can't go and drink, man. Shoot. No, sir. That ain't happening.
Cut that tie.
No, boy. I ain't think. That's why it had to have been a call straight from the head.
I don't think so.
But who's the head? Easy?
No,
Aaron?
Aaron.
Aaron ain't got no power yet.
Well, head coach. Let me put it like that. The head coach. The head coach. I'll say that.
But it's the third season. This the Hornets' third season. And every season they have a new head coach. So I tell Aaron, he ain't guaranteed something. The first year they coached themselves. Baum was the coach. Then they bring in Yulin, the former Spartan. Then they bring in Aaron.
But this they best Seattle.
Yeah.
So he's doing a good job. You don't think so?
You think it's him or the team just growing?
I think it's overall, man.
I think the team every year the team the Hornets made a step forward.
How much games they play without Easy, and won? They 1-1, right?
1-1.
Yeah, they 1-1.
And who they play?
1-1. One of them wasn't one of them. Now, one of those win. You have to give it to the opposing coach.
I don't.
Because they won that on a safety like under a minute, bro.
No.
That was bad coaching, bro.
No, you cannot take it away.
That's nothing to do with the head coach. The head coach didn't put him in a position to win that game. What are you talking about?
You cannot take it away from the coach. I'm talking about from Easy went out.
And that no. And that you could, bro.
Right.
Okay.
They play this Sunday. Who they play this Sunday?
Smash Predators.
They get smashed.
Understand what I'm saying? In that situation, what did the head coach do to put them in a position to win?
Nothing.
You could say the defense won that game because they made the play.
And Baum is the defense coordinator, right?
So that exactly. The score is 0-0.
Until the CJ, the guy, the tight end / quarterback.
Yeah, and he stood over him. Yeah, that one.
Put him in that position.
Exactly.
So he caught. I think they lost the game more than the Hornets won that game.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I say you got to give it to the opposing coach.
So the coach will still get a W.
Yeah,
What the record say?
I agree.
1-1.
Okay, then.
I agree.
And who give him that one?
The Lions. I have nothing to say with that. You don't gotta look at me. I feel it. I feel it coming.
I already try. See,
Hey, like I said last week, I don't think they buzz city. They call drop city. Them boys drop a lot of balls on Sunday. Gone last week Sunday. Too much.
well, one thing we know they ain't like man, dropping a lot of balls.
I think.
I I know the setup was coming. I just let him dunk it down.
And this is not contact where they're afraid of contact as in hit and getting hit when they catch the ball or so. But these boys just dropping everything come their way. Listen to KJ, listen to Archer, screaming these dudes' heads after they miss the ball. Like, come on, bro, do better. You have the opposite team telling you to do better. You got to pull that in, and they just dropping everything. So I can't really say Butler was the cause. I don't see Butler getting benched. Butler played his ass off. Excuse me.
I appreciate the fact that you ain't start coaching yet.
No. I stick to
You
defense.
know.
I think Butler did a job on defense.
So again, I'm not saying it's not my job to say if he should be benched or not. But a player is not benched of his caliber. He's not benched off of one game or one play, bro. It has to be over a period of time. You don't just go there and say, you know what? Okay, hey, we can bench Revis because he had a bad game. No, bro. He helped out with a few bad games.
Understand.
You know what I mean? So again, that's why I say it had to been something over time if they were saying that. But I mean, it's what it is. But we get some more not breaking news, we get some more news. You know, the Deacon is back. The Deacon is back.
Brother J.
Brother J is the practice from 6:00 on Monday.
You know what I'm thinking?
Their practice started at 7:30. He was there from 6.
Why think he's there so early?
Boy, he's excited to be back. But what I don't understand is I didn't see him practicing. The whole time he's suspended, he didn't practice. I don't know. So he probably suspended from the team too.
They can't suspend him for the team
actually,
why?
Did. Somebody on the team, they told me that.
Why they can't do that?
Discipline.
LT, I need you to sit back, please.
What's going on?
I can't see. Yeah, I got to be. And every time we go behind you.
No, what it is why would they suspend him? They still need to build a chemistry with dog, no?
No, but I mean,
they say discipline.
Yeah, so I think they ain't losing nothing. They ain't losing nothing.
So when that boy punch you,
he didn't punch me. He pushed me, man.
Okay,
don't put that on there, man.
He pushed you, and me and you got suspended. We still was at practice.
Yeah. I mean, sorry to say, my girls who got suspended, it was a practice more than they said.
You have to look at it this way. Did you throw the first blow at the guy who tried to punch you?
Me?
Push you? Yeah.
No, but I mean.
All right, so that part there, that end, you innocent. Jay threw the first blow.
I agree with that, but again, a player of his caliber, for them to suspend him, that had been something over a period of time. There were a few fights inside the league, a few stuff that happened in the league for the passing him, and he was involved in all.
He ain't too much mix up, man.
In all.
He ain't too much mix up.
So, I mean, again, they ain't losing nothing. If they suspend him for 2 games from around the team, right, and he was suspended for 2 games from the league, they're not losing anything.
Okay, so quick question what I want to ask, right? From me looking at them when he was suspended, they looked damn good when he wasn't there.
You know why?
You would move on without him?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
No. 2 reasons. One, he is a good player, number one, and you know they wouldn't want him on the next team. That's a threat against them. And then 2, like they say, once a predator, always a predator. That's why I get one eye on Lil West.
Wow.
Yeah, I ain't sugarcoating that. I get one eye on him. You know. I speak it how it is. I mean, I know. I mean.
Well, let's move on to the next with this Sunday's games. The first game, bing, bing, bing. The Predators versus the Hornets, round 2. That's probably why they suspended Easy for the extra game, because they was looking. They say, okay, Easy needed not be here when they played him again. You think
Boy,
that's what it is?
Predators versus Hornets. Yeah, I know. Because they supposed to spend it for longer than that. Don't forget now. Easy cost out on himself. He could have been back for this game. But yeah. Anyway.
So what's your prediction, LD, this game?
Why are you looking at me, buddy?
Now you're waiting to see if he's going to say a prediction.
Yeah.
That's why he's looking at him.
Okay.
No, my prediction is be last.
What the guy name again? Europe. He 100% yet?
I don't know. I'm not going to do his doctor. I mean, he had 2 weeks off to recover.
Yeah, if he ain't good to go, I think Predators can smash them, to be honest.
You giving a score?
No score.
I say the Predators win 20-6.
20-6.
Yeah. They defense still solid. I didn't
Boy.
get this number. I mean, but without easy offense, I think it's 20-6.
I mean, boy.
I think since Butler almost get fired, he almost get cut. I mean, bench.
I
he
say
step up.
Predators 26-0.
Okay.
Damn. These boys just beat them, you know.
That's cool. But Predators on a roll. That's number one. And then two,
They won that
I
number one
mean,
seed.
they're not full strength. Easy was he played a major part in why they won that game.
Offensively.
Offense.
You understand what I'm saying? Yes, exactly. So, that's why he's trying to tell him, like, ain't like he's only the quarterback.
Exactly.
He's a starting linebacker.
No,
I don't care what no one say. He's the best player on defense and offense.
Yep, for that team, yep.
So at the end of the day, like, you losing on both sides. So I mean, yeah.
What you said the score gonna be in that game?
I say 20-6.
I believe in you. You predict that game with the Lions and the Hornets dead good. 21-0.
Okay.
I didn't see that happening, but that's what happened.
I ain't changing 26-0 though.
All right, well, the next game. Aces, the Phil-less Aces
Boy.
versus the Stingrays.
Aces in 5. I sure Aces got this one. Can't be mad. No, sir.
Man,
He thinking of something nice to say. Aces in 5. Just remember that.
Stingrays? Oh wow. What you get, Kalma?
Spectrum Aces.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Laces.
Mm-hmm.
Camera Cases.
Whoa.
Aces by 14.
That's
Yeah.
my boy. That's what they talking about.
Oh wow.
I like that.
And I gave him 14 because I think they ain't gonna kick us. So I didn't go for one, they go for 2. 14-0.
I say Aces 6-0.
But they got shot.
That's cool.
being so rude.
That's why I say
say
6-0.
21-0.
Oh wow.
21. How they can get 21?
21-0.
I say 14-0.
21-0.
Okay, I like, I mean, one thing we agree on is 0.
That's the common denominator.
The one thing we agree on.
Oy, okay. Now this the oh no, this not in the game yet. Renegades versus the Lions.
You see that pause in there? Everybody got that pause like, oh, gosh. I get with the Lions, bro. Dying and change.
I say the Lions 28-0.
28-0.
Yeah.
Well, I believe in QB1. And I'm a gas on, so I ain't play receiver in a minute. I trying out for a new position in receiver, so I weapon ain't missing much kicks.
28-0.
Yeah, I can have to agree 28-0.
Because the Renegades, I like them, but they ain't impressed me at all. Without AP,
and then
So
too, I
AP
mean,
ain't
they still undecided with who they want to be their quarterback.
yeah.
And
then I really feel like Jason's offense, the Renegades offense, is very run heavy. I don't think you'll be able to run on our defense, especially with Kenny coming back, imitation back, Tavi, Archer, HJ, Smiley coming back.
Oh, my
defense,
God.
The boys are back in town, but
Yep. But
and them ducks with remember Madman is the card lame ducks when you throw in the quarterback throw. Boy, you don't know. Them balls going again.
what the thing of name where you shoot the ducks on Nintendo?
Duck on it.
Duck hunt. Yes.
Duck hunt.
That's us.
Yeah.
You put it in the air, we pick it.
A weapon using the legs.
But anyway, hey, don't be mad at me. Don't seek me out like Aaron.
The chubby Travis Hunter coming back, so that's all I can say.
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, sense like that, I might as well say, Kelsey be in town also.
Wow!
So,
Breaking news.
so since you want to talk that, Kelsey be in town.
22-0.
But
the Renegades can run the ball, so I don't think they'll be able to score.
Yeah, Kelsey's dual threat.
The last game he played was entertaining, but that was nice.
Well, I know one thing.
Nice.
Renegades don't have it easy, but I like to see the battle between him and Billy. Well, who you think Billy would guard? Because I don't know if Billy would guard
He could try. He could get Kels.
You didn't go at Kels
I think he could.
and leave Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't see it working for Billy.
Because why say he could go at Kels? Because he could want to try to say he could do what Easy tried to do.
Yes, and that's why I don't feel.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
physically.
that's
Oh,
why.
boy. I hope that wake up for him.
No, that's why I feel like Billy, don't take it. You're gonna lose that waddle. After I see what Kels did to Easy, Billy, don't do it. Don't do it. Take
Shout
it
out
from
to
me.
Billy, man. That's what dog.
And
Lord
Billy, you're good.
I like to
You're
see
good
it. But
you're
I know
good.
one
Top
thing. I
three.
mean, at the end of the day, it can be rough because, I mean, then if you got Kels and who can guard Ryan, then you still get me, Weapon, 88 season, staff like
Cohen on the backfield, Gucci.
like who really can.
Cohen is a
Yeah,
Cohen
boy.
bad boy. Cohen
So
bad.
put like this: it's all up to Marcus. Like I always tell him, Marcus, you control the game. This is your
You
world,
just
buddy.
want to feel how it feel to catch a touchdown for Marcus now.
Me?
Yeah.
No, not really. I mean, see, let's be real, bro. I took my first things first. I took off my cast last week, right? Obviously, I got to get the strength back in my arm. And not only that, the dude rolling, he winning. What they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I said
You
that
understand what I'm
weeks
saying?
ago.
And at the end of the day, I mean, putting me at receiver, that's still getting you a next threat anyhow. Or corner. I mean, coach, that's me lobbying for receiver or corner. But I mean, at the end of the day, it ain't like I used to bum at those positions. So
Question to you though: you prefer corner over safety?
yeah.
I
If
like you at safety.
I'm so the
I
reason
see
why
what you would do
yeah.
at safety. I rather
No.
you at safety.
So I ride a corner because I like to get involved in the play. So at the end of the day, I could bump and run. I could shoot down and get the flag, or once or twice if they want send you on a blitz. I like being involved. Safety, you have to sit back there and wait for something to happen. So at the same time, I mean, I only became a good safety after playing quarterback. So, you're able to read the quarterback motions and how he's throwing and stuff like that. So that's how you end up getting there. But other than that, I mean, put me at corner.
All right, I understand.
All right, well, the next game, we have the Hawks versus the Wildcats, the rematch. Rematch. We need another Friday Night Lights for this shit.
You know more Luke Gang. They changed their life. I like that. But again, with
I
the
can promise you that.
Wildcats.
I can
with the
promise you that.
Wildcats.
Dun, dun, dun. This is very interesting. I'd say the Wildcats win with a score of. Why are you looking at me like that, boy?
I always look at you like that, though. Anyway, prediction. I mean,
21-0 Wildcats. I can see.
Whoa. 21?
21-0 Wildcats.
21?
21-0 Wildcats.
You don't respect some more than me.
I respect.
give
them.
a score then. Since you have all this mouth, you.
I'd say 10-13. Wildcat 13.
10-13.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I feel like the coaching staff for the Wildcats could try to set example. They can be a foot there and they can still run it.
We can find out.
Oh boy,
We can find out. I don't think they can do what Avengers did to me. I honestly don't think so.
So 10-13 Wildcats.
Wildcats win.
We
Yeah.
can win
I
by
say
3.
21-0.
By 3.
I say
Okay.
20. I say 24-0.
So
Ain't gonna be no 0. That I know for sure.
It could be 0, bro.
So the right now we played one extra game, right? One more game than them. We lead in offense by 20 points, right?
Who invite the coach to the show, man?
I mean, but if you realize, okay, let me say it like this: since you the one, the coach here, Wildcats played one more game than Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
They leading in the offense category by 20 points. So I tell you one thing: It ain't be just 13.
You're leading by
Not y'all.
Okay,
Not y'all.
the Wildcats leading by 20 points?
Yes, offense.
After Hawks score 40-something
I don't give a
points?
shit how much they score. We consistent.
God damn.
They score 6 on Avengers. You forget that,
But you got it just now?
We more consistent with our scoring, bro. They only beating up on.
I changed my mind, but let me fix that before the show over.
Anyway, and keep in mind now, you know how. Anyway, I wouldn't say that because the coach ain't invited here. But anyhow, I go on, with all I run on, I still say Wildcats. It's gonna be a physical game. Jeez, I want you to believe that.
I know that. I like that.
Anyway, get mad. 32-0.
Whoa.
You
Get
can't
mad.
even drop your mic.
Whoa.
Wow. You
That's what I'm talking
disrespectful?
about. No, I ain't disrespectful. No, see, and I'm not disrespectful. That's just confidence. I know how we prepare. And I'll say this, and I'll say it after the show. In order to catch a fish, you need bait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll explain what I mean after the game. Fair enough? Cool.
Wow, I'm still get 30. You say 32? What did you say?
38
38?
to 0.
Mr. Gibson say I'm disrespectful. Thank you, sir.
You are.
I pride myself in that. Yeah, I mean, Shooks, I pride myself in that, brother.
Okay, I guess this could be the Mud Bowl.
Top off, man.
Red Dot versus the Avengers.
Boy. Phil
could be fired up because he just get fired.
but then
Avengers?
is he healthy though? Don't forget we are talking about that. So is he healthy? Boy. Rough one.
Let me go.
Yeah, you can go.
I go to Avengers.
Boy.
Red Dot still gonna lose. Phil might score an extra touchdown now because he have a reason to try to win.
Man, I would know if mine
See,
will win.
because
If Phil is healthy,
if Phil is
I can
healthy,
see Red Dot win this.
yes.
But
Wait, whoa. So at the beginning of the season when Phil finally came to the team, wasn't he healthy then?
No, but you got to realize.
Avengers got worse.
I didn't
Give-
ask
give
that.
him- give him-
I asked,
give
was
him-
he
give
healthy at the beginning when he first came to the team?
Yeah, but he got out. I don't know how.
When he played those first 2 games, he was healthy.
Yeah.
He didn't win.
Did he play Avengers?
So, what you trying to say? Avengers
asked
is
him
the
if he played
bottom
Avengers.
on the men's side?
Huh?
Are you
If
trying
I'm-
to say
if I say-
Avengers? Let me lean back.
So if you talking about the BFFL ranking, there's a difference between ranking and record. Don't forget. If you're talking ranking, yes. Yes. They're trending down. Red Dot is trending up. You feel more threatened by Avengers or Red Dot? Well, you don't play. What about you, Galmo?
A full team, a healthy team.
Yeah. Both sides, both teams.
I would say the Red Dot. I'd say Red Dot. Avengers got more weapons, I feel.
Yep.
But the Red Dot have a better quarterback.
That and
Wait a
they
minute.
they're more experienced, bro, and they have a good coach,
Wait a
Not
minute.
saying they have a better coach. Let me say it like that.
I had a conversation with my new inside man. I just think about something. Avengers or Lewis. I take that back. Red Dot win their first game.
Now you see what I'm getting
Yeah.
at.
Red Dot win their first game. I just thought about something.
And
So-
then
Yeah.
even the play call.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even the play call. And I see they tried last game. They tried to open up the playbook and let MC throw the ball more, and it was working, but the receivers wasn't doing it. Then they still got Ron playing center, bro.
Yeah,
They still have Ron playing center. Hopefully Mario backing down, but
I'll put it like this.
Ron reverted back to the line.
I
Who's to the week?
I would say this. Anyway, give you a prediction so I could go.
I say Red Dot. Oh, damn. Let's just say Phil healthy. If Phil healthy, I could see them winning 14-6 over the Avengers. If Phil healthy, that's that. I could just say that.
Okay, so the game when Avengers played Red Dot, The score, I think, was 6-0 or something. No, 6-7 or something like that. Remember how Avengers won? No one remember. They won on a 50, I think it was like 15 seconds or 30 seconds ago. And they threw a bomb down to a corner. And
Yeah.
okay, cool.
That's a Friday night. Eh?
You think that can happen again?
Not with baseball in the champ box.
So, if again, with a healthy, even if Phil isn't healthy enough to run, if Phil is under center, if Phil is under center, if Phil is under center, I would take Red Dot to win 14-0. I lie. I lie. No, 14-6, sorry. 14-6. I'll say 14-6. I don't see Avengers overcoming Red Dot if Phil there. Yeah. That's just me. I mean, yeah, I don't see that happening. But again, I was wrong a few times, but I sure Red Dot can win this one.
Okay, all right, so
hold on.
I don't think Eddie's gonna go winless way.
For you, boss.
You always come with these tricks.
Yeah. I had to read that just now and see where we is. Don't say nothing. Don't you dare.
You ain't laced to say.
No, I don't want you to say
Well,
that.
you ain't put no sleeping pills in this thing, you know.
I got a bushy tail. I know how you
What
go.
the Jesus Christ. Wait, what?
I got me a bushy tail for the boys in suit because they look good.
Wait, what? Wait, you mean for Conway? You got a bushy tail for Conway?
I got the bushy tail. I got it. You only got the bushy tail, but I got it. That's
you
for
need
me.
to stop drinking when you come back, boy. But anyway, boy, let's
Yes.
move on, boy. It was a good weekend. They just had the BYFFL high school tournament.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that, shout out to San was a week before, and then the BYFFL, Jason and Muffy, them, Yule and all them boys, Shavar, all them over there. They're doing some good stuff, getting the youth involved. And there was some good games, and I love the fact that more government schools in this year. Doris Johnson was there. CV Battle had 2 teams, I think. H.O. Nash, they first year. And I don't want to say I'm rooting for the public schools, but I'm happy. The under 14, the H.O. Nash Lions ended up beating the QC Comets in the championship game. And they were so excited to get them rings, so they got a BYFFL Youth League rings.
Yeah, we could share those, post those, see how they are.
In over 14, you had Sack defeated Doris Johnson. So that was another good game. And Harb Island brought a team down.
Yeah, I think this is their second year.
I know they came last year. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they came last year.
And they played both categories, but this issue what they had, they complained of playing 5 games straight, actually 6.
Back-to-back games.
They entered one team in 2 different leagues because they only had 2 dudes over 14 was playing, and then the rest was under 14. So it's a tournament. Why would you have the same players playing in both categories? You understand me?
Well, I know one of the coaches. I mean, you know, not everybody. I'll say this much. I commend him and I applaud them for their effort.
Yeah.
But I mean, not everybody deserves to be a coach. You know what I mean? Because like I said, man, and like I was telling you out there, I feel they have those boys at a disadvantage. You know, they come in there and I watch them. Maybe one of them have on gloves. You know what I mean? Like that's if you look at it, a lot of the balls will drop. I mean, some might say you don't need gloves to catch the ball, but hey, we in new age, bro. It's what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So I see the dude like after he dropped the ball, he line up, he putting his hand on the dirt, trying to stop his arm from sweating and stuff like that. So yeah, but I mean, but at the end of the day, that's gonna make it worse. You know, but I mean, as a coach, sometimes you gotta put you on your pocket. You know what I mean? You want these guys to succeed. I mean, that's what the leadership role is all about. Not every time it's just lay back, chill back, and say, hey, let it come to you. I mean, and I'm sure if you talk to the parents and say, well, hey, your kids need this, you know, I'll try my best to help with this. You know, I'm sure most parents will invest in their kids before they invest in themselves, if that makes sense. So I'm sure, especially seeing that they come in Nassau to play in the high school championship, that's the first our Island team to come and play inside the high school championship.
Yeah.
You know, and second year, you still have them without any gloves, and then you bring in, it's a tournament. You don't even want to play Ironman tournament with one team. You get them playing in two categories.
Yep.
That ain't easy.
But they did good, so I'm happy for it. So yeah. But yeah, man. So anybody on the TikTok we need to shout out for tuning in? Anybody in particular? Except Mr. Gibson. Shout out Mr. Gibson. He's very disrespectful. That's what I've been dealing with for years.
Yeah, man. Shout out my coach Moose. And what's the guy name? Your good friend,
Ooh, Cha-Cha?
Big Red.
I don't just mean Cha-Cha. That's my boy.
Yeah. Oh, Cha-Cha. Nah, he probably don't come on no more.
Yeah.
Probably just YouTube you to come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he might ain't got no socks.
You know, shout out to Campy, man. Campy's one of the number one listeners, man. Him and Sean, they always on. I can say that.
Who?
Campy, Sean.
I know who Sean.
Man, okay then. I ain't getting back and
Shout
forth.
out to
That,
Shay.
man.
I really
I ain't
see
getting
Shay
back
can
and
do
forth.
it.
How you could do that, buddy? Like your suit just could slide off like that.
Yeah.
Because he sued him.
Because I fit. I ain't got no popcorn muscle.
All these dudes wearing three-piece really I should have put my vest
Let me
on.
see if my leg can slide off like that. Hold on, wait. Let me see.
Not that. Dude, that ain't coming up. I can promise you. We waiting on that.
That's not gonna work. Dude, take that off so smooth just now. God damn.
So y'all want the thing you just was typing? Y'all want to mention that or?
Yeah, man. We go ahead.
Okay, we'll take the lead then. Let's y'all do it.
Go ahead, LD. Do your thing.
I mean, yeah, we can talk about it. We have a spot at 360. That's West Bay Street, East Bay Street.
That's by the foot of the
Foot of
bridge.
By the foot of the bridge. When you come off the dock.
Yeah, 360 is on the corner where Bristol's is. We interrupt the live remote.
Yeah.
Okay, so this Sunday we doing a special episode right after the game. Be going there, and we have a live show there. So y'all can see that the franchise is a jackassy in real life, right?
You got to see behind the scenes. Eh?
You can see behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You can see our producer with his rotten knee and thing here too.
It's a nice spot, man. Nice
Don't
spot.
mute my mic, man. Okay, I'm back on. Petty do it, but you see the part of this man, I apologize. So, what we do, they give a live show. Y'all can come and y'all can see what y'all got to say. Ronnie, when you come, use up all the mouth. Ronnie, when you come, use up all the mouth. Come there. I'll buy you a drink. I would hear you.
Yeah, man.
Let everybody say.
We'll be welcoming our guests also.
Yeah,
you know,
everybody come there.
you
You
come
got
in
one
and
segment
hey,
you can talk.
you can come on
Say
and
what you
talk.
gotta say. Keep in mind this we still try to keep it little PG-13.
Yeah, or your mic get cut. Like how come my mic just get cut?
Ronnie, you only want to buy you drink because they have a discount or a little, drink specials going on.
This nigga cut my mic again, being petty. Cut my mic back on, boy. Yeah, okay, back now. Petty dude. So if you talk foolishness, that's what happened. Your mic getting cut.
Yeah,
So
man.
for the most part, come to support. That's our sponsor. They actually love what we doing. They love the fact that it's the effort y'all guys put in the field and y'all listeners, y'all boosting our brand up. And we appreciate you and thank y'all, man. So don't forget to hit us up on Tickety Talk, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Hit us on understandthepodcast at yahoo.com, man.
Also check the YouTube tomorrow when we release. We'll give a few clips inside the place so you can see how nice it is. I mean, it's a very nice place.
Oh,
Love
yes,
it.
the place is very nice for your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend, your sweetheart, your movie, your little thing. They have sections
Your
and
biddy.
areas for every. No. What?
If you what?
Your biddy.
Your biddy.
What? You still like biddies?
No, but dying
It
for
was
us.
expressed by the
You
show.
you just say
You
your
talking about
husband.
people-
You,
your
you,
boyfriend.
so
That's true.
is
That's
it
true.
for you?
That's true. That's true.
You get
That's
husband?
true.
You
That's
know,
true.
you get
It makes
boyfriend.
sense.
Like-
It just didn't sound right coming from him. If he'd have said it, I was okay with it. But because I know my
Me?
boy, he lost.
Me?
Yes.
Just-
How
It
I
just-
I could talk with
Just
Biddy.
as you
Rare-
single, me
listen.
and me and single, you single, me and
Yeah.
single.
No, you talking about-
I never hear you say nothing like that. That's why it sounds different.
Me? When you say me talk with Biddy?
A little bit. I ain't never said you said it.
So why it sound good come
You
from
could
me?
get away with it.
Why?
But him, it sounds
Motto.
different.
But
Jeez.
360 at the foot of the bridge. That could be the
Yes,
new
sir.
spot. Special episode on the center. We recording right there.
That's the new sponsor. Eh? So y'all know.
So shout out to 360. Definitely see the vision. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
spot. Nice,
All right,
nice.
time to get out there, man.
You know, I got something to say.
Hey, big shout out for that.
Shout out Father Ed. Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah,
See you,
disrespect for 32-0.
Hey, but I ain't give Sean Goose. No, Shaw. I ain't give Shaw Goose of the week this week. But
Well, you can have time for that. You have plenty time for that. she can win and get Goose of the Week.
hey,
Hey, boy.
on the setup.
Yeah, man. You see. We out.